Hello and welcome back to Sydling Village Hall, where today, it being the end of July, beginning of August, those of you with kitchen gardens will have lots of these. And this is a recipe for a curried courgette soup, which can be eaten hot or cold, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So it's easy, really easy peasy. Okay, so I'm going to start, I always start with a soup with onion or shallots if it's a delicate flavour, and as courgette is quite a delicate flavour, I'm going to use shallots. I've got some oil in the pan, and I'm just going to chop these now. I mean, onions will do, but I just think that shallots just give you that slightly more delicate. As I say, I think the basis of any good soup starts with an onion. So my onions are now nice and translucent. I'm going to add the courgettes, which came, as I don't have a kitchen garden now, these are very kindly given to me by Paul from his allotment just behind the village hall here. So in go those, and I'm going to chop it up with some vegetable stock just to cover it. Okay, so those go back on the heat, and turn that up, and I have some vegetable stock here. Just mix that up a little bit, it'll all mix up in there anyway. Put that in. Add a little bit more. I just want to cover the top of the courgette. Okay, then let's give that a stir around and leave those to cook through. So the other things you're going to need are obviously salt and pepper to season it, some curry powder. This is a medium curry powder. I don't want it to be too hot, but I want a little bit of bite to it. A blender, you can do it in a jug blender, whatever kind of blender you like, and obviously the soft cheese, cream cheese. You can use full fat or fatless, whichever you care for. To me, there's not much difference between the full fat and the not fat. Okay, so we'll just wait for this to cook down. So now I've got all the courgette in, I'm going to add the curry powder. Add it to taste, but I've got quite a lot here, so I'm going to add 2 teaspoons. Okay, and let that cook down with the courgette. Infuse that spiciness into it. So the courgettes are now cooked down, so I'm going to blend them. Okay, and this is now the time to season it. So I want some salt and some pepper. And I should also say that this is the stage when, if you've got lots of freezer space, you can just cool this down, put it into an old milk container maybe, and freeze it. Once you've added the cream cheese, it tends to split if you freeze it there, but by all means you can freeze this base. A little bit more. And just taste the curry, not too strong. Now I'm going to add the cream cheese. So you can have this hot or cold, and I assure you it's absolutely delicious when it's chilled, and we sometimes serve it as an amuse-bouche in a little coffee can. So I'm just going to blend that again. Yeah, I think that's about right. I have got another cream cheese just in case, but I think that's going to be okay. With those courgettes, I used about 3 pints of water, 2 stock cubes, 200 grams of soft cheese, and the condiments. So there we are, creamy curried courgette soup. Serve hot or chilled. Et voila.